We reached 1,000 subscribers! This is a huge milestone for our channel, ladies and gents. Welcome to the video teaching you how to make money. We've reached 1,000 subscribers. That is a massive milestone.
And do you know what else is massive?
This is a story.
Low taper fan. Low taper fan.
Thank you guys so much for the support. I have to say that right at the beginning of the video because, well, you know, I just gotta show my appreciation. So, but I know you guys are here for the content, how to make money, and this is probably the most in-depth guide, updated in-depth guide on how you can make money on Midnight Chasers Roblox. So, let's split this into 3 big sectors. Sector number 1, optimization. Sector number 2, free cash and free loot. And sector number 3, grinding. So, let's begin with optimization. Let's get optimized before we get anything going. First up, if we look on our main page here, so as you can see, this is our Midnight Chasers as you just loads in. There's the description here. So, if you look here, join the group will give you 25% cash bonus. The VIP Game Pass, which will cost Robux, will give you 50% cash bonus. And there's a 2x boost, which I will talk about in a second. So, how do you join the group, you may ask? As you scroll down into as you go to the store section, you can click on any of these. I'm going to talk about VIP, so I'm going to click on this. So, VIP is 200 Robux, and it pretty much gives you 115% of what you're making. So, and then once you're in this page here, you just click on Midnight in Dev Group, which I've obviously joined, and 243,000 others has also joined. This will give you a 25% boost. So with the VIP and the group boost, you are making a total of 175% per race. Now, that's huge and all, but let's talk about the big dog here, the 2x boost, which you can get for free, which I will talk about in a second. Stay tuned. So, when you click on store, go to the cash section, you'll see over here, 2x cash for 20 minutes. I have 49 of those, and no, I did not pay Robux for any of them. So, let's talk about what's happening here. When you click on a 2x cash boost, it will give you, obviously, a 2x cash boost for 20 minutes. Obviously and simple. What that means is you are getting a 350% cash boost if you have VIP and you have joined the group. Now, jumping on to our free cash section. What can you get for free? So over here, you see this little gift box here. I've actually have the insane reward, which I'm going to claim right now. I will show you guys what each of them are. Here are all of our options for cash bonuses. So this one actually, it's a full hour. So the whole entire thing takes 1 hour to get, and it resets every 24 hours or so, or 18 hours or so. Next up, the free car. So when you go back to the dealership and you walk into there, as you can see that little blue tube there, follow us for rewards. How you do that, you click on your playtime rewards and follow developers. You follow all 4 of these people right here. They're the developers for this game, and you will get a free car, which is this little purple car right here, which it's actually a really good starter car. I'm not even lying. This is one of the best starter cars that you can get, and it's actually pretty cheap, or free, I should say. Now, go on. So, codes. What are the current codes? If you check the description right now, there is a YouTube short that I made about all 4 codes that are currently active. So, yeah, check on that and come back in a second. For those of you that never left, let's talk about our third and final method, the 3 main grinding methods. So that's when you've redeemed all your free cash, you think you've optimized your money making to the max, and let's talk about grinding. So first up, let's start with the simplest method. It's cruising. So cruising means driving around. So pretty much you just spawn your car and you start driving on the highway, driving on whatever. It's really up to you, and yeah, you just drive around. The faster you go, the more money you make. It is a linear correlation there. Go on to the second method, which is AFK. The AFK method, simple and kind of efficient. All you need is another driver that is maybe grinding a race. Maybe you just want to find somebody that's driving around a lot, pretty much. And it doesn't matter if they're grinding a race. All you do is get in their passenger seat or kindly ask them to if you can, you know, chill in the car with them. And very likely, actually, people will say yes to that. And with that, however much they're driving, you're getting paid the same amount as if you're driving. Now, our third and main method, the racing method. So, how does the racing method work? So earlier when you were looking at the comparison between the fully optimized and zero optimization, that race is actually the highway race, which personally is my favorite because it is the most challenging, it's the most fun I have playing this game, driving on this specific race, and the payout is actually quite big. And on this map, I would say there is 2 main races that people do. First one, City Highway, second one, Doro Sprint. Honestly, the Doro Sprint does not pay out as much unless you are really optimized with your speed and you could reach a really fast time. However, the City Highway race tops it out for this map here. So currently I have every single boost activated, and I'm gonna see how much money we get here. So 53,000 per race, and I just did that race in 1 minute 37 seconds. But you also have to get into account that, yeah, there are other people that might take longer in the race. So it really depends on who you're racing with. For example, this guy, I would think that he's gonna reach a similar time as me. This guy, he's either gonna beat me or, yeah, ego right there. I'm gonna win. Shout his name out. What is his name? Slay the Unkillable. Yeah, he's probably gonna win. So with that out of the way, let's let post Kenji or mid Kenji editing deal with all the math and numbers. Alright, here you go, take over. Alright, for all you nerds out there, let's get with the numbers. So if you don't like to watch numbers, feel free to skip ahead. Check the timestamps, I should have it. For the highway race, it is 50,000 average per race because it is the division between that, it gets to around 50,000, and then we round down. We always want to round down to keep the numbers more legit. So we get to about 50,000. 50,000 about average per race, and each race, when you drive that far, you make about 5,000 on top of that. So it's 5,000 plus 50,000. and you get 55,000 per race. Now, let's estimate that each race takes about a minute and 50 seconds. If we turn a minute and 50 seconds into percentage, 50 divided by 60, you get 0.83. So then it's 1.83 because it's a minute and 50 seconds, which is 1 minute 1.83. So 1.83, if we do 20, which is 20 minutes divided by 1.83, you get 10.92, and then we round down to 10 races. So we get the results of we can do 10 races, get around 55,000 per race, which gets us 550,000 in 20 minutes. But if we times that by 3, which is an hour, we get around 1.6 million per race per hour if we run this race like that.
What is that?
So, yeah, he probably explained it pretty well. But anyways, so there is actually another race, well, another 2 races on the other map that is actually somewhat worth it. So let's go check those out. So, over on the Bonneville Salt Flats, aka the Texas map, as I call it. It's not actually Texas, but I call it the Texas map. Anyhow, if you guys want to know more about this map, please check out the video link in the description. Actually, if you look in the top right corner there, I should put a little something there, but yeah, hopefully I did that. Anyways, let's check out this map. So, this map brings 2 things that's interesting. First one, a little boring, the Salt Flat Drags. So with this race, and every single boost activated, each race you win per race, and each race takes about 30 seconds to complete, with it being around 20 seconds of drag racing time and around 10 seconds of salt flat prepping time. But the speed is greatly reduced if there is multiple people doing the drag race at the same time. So let's let post-editing Kenji do a bunch of the math and explain to you guys how this stuff works. Alright, so this lazy guy sent me to do the math once again. So all you nerds, stay. All you not nerds, also stay, because this one's going to be quick. So, 20,000 per race, and with all of the boost, and 30 seconds per race. So, 30 seconds per race, which equals to 0.5 minutes. 0.5 minutes means you can do 40 races. So with 40 races, you times that by 20,000 per race, you get around 800k in 20 minutes. So 808k in 20 minutes times that by 3, 2.4 million per about every hour. But let's just keep it a buck. You're probably gonna make around 2 million every hour if you're doing this method. All right, go on. Continue on, let's head to the Salt Flat Grand Prix. Over on the Grand Prix here, we're actually gonna run a race while we're at it. Not a crazy speed by any means, but each race nets you about 126,000 for 3 to 4 minutes about. So I didn't do it super fast, so you know, it's not bad, and yeah, it pays out pretty well. So let post-editing Kenji deal with all the math here. Alright, for the 3rd time today I've been summoned, so this one is going to be somewhat quick, a little bit more on the technical side. So we're going to start with $126,875. That's what you'll get in the case that you win every single race, so I'm only going to count if you win every single race because it's the easiest. So it'll take around 3 minutes and 30 seconds per race, which grows down to around which is around 3.5. 20 minutes divided by 3.5, you get how much races you can do, which is 5.7. We're gonna round down to 5. And if we do 5 multiplied by 126 and numbers, you get this number, 600k. So 600k times that about 3, you get 1.9 mil. And let's just keep it a buck. You're probably gonna get 1.7 or 1.5, honestly, but still pretty good. So if you guys enjoyed this video, that is the end there. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and that's kind of whatever YouTuber says, which I'm actually going to say the same, but a little bit more on top of that. Again, thank you guys so much for the support over the past little bit of me doing YouTube for you guys. And yeah, that was quite a journey to 1,000 subscribers. And let me know if there's anything that you guys want to know in the comments below. And if the after recording Kenji's did all the math, you should probably see like a whole chart of what's the best, what's whatever, and then something else. So hopefully I did that. But again, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to watch more of my videos, turn on the notification. And there is a video about leaks coming very soon. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in my next video.
We haven't left! The Lord!
This is a story.
Low taper